Good evening, hello. Um, we've got someone here, which is good. I was wondering if there would be somebody, and we have some people. Good, good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me if everything is okay. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Now, let me launch my presentation, and now everything should be perfect. So, hello. Hi, Violetta. Great. Who else is here, and who would like to confirm that you can read me? Teresa, hi. Great. Hello, Sławek. Fantastic. And Agnieszka, hello. And Hanna, great. All right, all right, all right, perfect. Now tell me if you can hear me and see me, because otherwise we cannot start. So just one person, preferably everyone. All right, maybe I should write it. Everything is fine. All right. That's what I like to hear or to see. So, Tomasz Podstawski, 30 minutes with, yes, let's finish this. Present perfect, continuous and simple. But we finished with continuous, so now we will continue it. All right, we can. Yes, we can. Very good. So we will start with some comparison, maybe. Yeah, small practice for you, and that's it. So what did we do? Perfect, present perfect. Yeah, simple or continuous. Small differences. Yeah. Well, we have to do it. Jack has done his homework, and Jack has been doing his homework. So simple, number one is simple, number two is continuous. To number two, we can add this. So he's been doing it for the last 2 hours. All right. Here, done. Here, doing. Finished, probably. Here, maybe still continuing, but not necessarily. All right. Yeah. Although here I show you that, yeah, this action is finished, and this action, here we are here. Here I am talking about it. It's been going on for a while. Well, for the last 2 hours, and it will probably continue in the future. Yeah. So, simple, present perfect simple. Why and when do we use it? Yes, there will be 3 points, 3 stars. And look at them carefully and then compare them to present perfect continuous. Yeah. So something started in the past. Well, doing homework started in the past. It still continues. All right. That's option number one. It continues still. And it stopped recently, but it has an influence on the present. So it still continues. We could say we have been here for 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Yeah. It started in the past. We have been here, and from that past, we are still here. No, I'm confusing everyone, but don't worry. It stopped recently. That's option number two. Yeah, it stopped recently. So in the past, it stopped. It is no longer there, but it affects me or you somehow. Like here. Yeah, so it stopped. I've learned how to use a gun. So maybe now I can shoot a duck. Oh no, I wouldn't shoot a duck, but something else. But yeah, it happened. This happened in the past. I have learned some time ago how to use a gun. So in Polish, we could translate it into, we could make 2 translations, yeah? The first one would be nauczyłem się obsługi. Option number 2 would be umiem Po prostu, czyli teraźniejszość. Umiem używać. No bo wiadomo, że się nauczyłem. Albo nauczyłem się. No więc wiadomo, że umiem. That's why it's present. All right, let's move on. We've been married for 10 years. Oh yeah, it still continues. It started in the past. It started 10 years ago. And it continues. We have been married for 10 years. Well, we are still together. I could say, no, not here. Yes, I could say we were married for 10 years. But it would mean we are no longer husband and wife. Well, we were married for 10 years, but we got divorced 5 years ago. So yeah, it was past. Yeah, definitely past. We were married 10 years ago. So we are no longer together, but we've been married. It shows that we are still together, and we could translate it into jesteśmy małżeństwem od 10 lat, albo już 10 lat. All right, let's move on because you all know this. And yeah, started in the past, and it even finished in the past, but it influences our present, the present, yeah? She has eaten too much. I don't know when. Maybe yesterday, maybe 5 hours ago, but she has eaten too much, and now she feels terrible. Her stomach aches, and she she feels sick, simply. All right? Because she has eaten in the past, but it affects her now. Good. Or someone is pale, someone is scared, afraid. I can see that he or she is trembling. No, he is trembling. And I say, I assume that he has seen something scary. Maybe he has seen a ghost. And now he is afraid or terrified. All right. Now, continues. Look at this carefully. Something started in the past. Well, similar. There we had it still continues. Now we have it is still true now. Well, it's the same. Or it has just finished. Well, just like with our previous example, yeah. But look at this. And the form, yeah. Construction. We have, or has when it's singular, been always watching, always ing with the verb. So we've been watching TV for 2 hours. All right. Now I want you to translate this one, because I'm interested how you would, how do you feel this? So we've been watching TV for 2 hours. Please give me your Polish translation. Yes, and this will help me to know that you are still there. We've been watching TV for 2 hours. I know it takes some time. Yes, as always, not only does it take time to type it, but it also takes time to reach me. I don't know why, it just works like that. Oglądamy. Oh yeah, oglądamy TV od 2 godzin. So we still are watching it. We are still watching it, yeah? Yeah, true, possible. We've been watching. Czyli oglądamy od 2 godzin, 2 godziny minęły, wciąż oglądamy. Oglądaliśmy albo, tak jak Teresa pisze, oglądaliśmy przez 2 godziny. I już nie oglądamy, ale yes, it affects us somehow. So we've been watching TV for 2 hours and we are still watching it, or we've been watching TV for 2 hours and now we are suffering because our eyes hurt. My eyes are red. So I'm not watching it now, but this duration, this long time, yes, long 2 hours of watching affect me somehow. Now, I feel bad, for example. She's been running. So she's not running now. She's been running, yeah, and that's why she is tired now. She's exhausted now. She's drinking water right now. She's been running for the past 2 hours maybe, and she finished 2 minutes ago. Okay, finished, but still it affects the present. She's been running. She is. Oh yeah, that's why she can't catch her breath. She's exhausted. All right, so compare these two. What we had about present perfect simple and continuous. Well, it's basically the same. It started in the past. Let me show you. Yeah, it started in the past and started in the past. The same. It still continues and it's still true. Well, different words, but to describe the same thing. Yeah. It stopped recently, has an influence on the present. It has just finished. So yes, it stopped recently, just finished. And since it has just finished, it can still mean that it influences the present. Oh yeah. What is the difference? The main difference is this. Focus on the result. That's present simple, present perfect simple. Focus on the duration. So how long it took. Not exactly how long it took, but it means that it took some time. That's what is important. Not the result really, but the duration, the continuation of it. So here wynik tej czynności. To, co się stało. Tutaj trwanie tej czynności. Nie chodzi konkretnie o długość, że trwało coś bardzo długo, bo mogło to być she's been watching TV for 1 hour and she's been watching TV for 5 minutes. It's not important, but it's 5 minutes or 5 hours. That's what is important. Czyli czas trwania. Po prostu, że to trwa. W continuous. He has done. All right. The result is done. It's done. Or he has been doing. Well, doing takes some time. Yeah. Or here. Yes, we have sung 10 songs. I'm not saying how long it took us, yeah? 10 days, 10 hours, 5 minutes. It's not important. The important thing is that we have sung 10 songs, and let's say we are tired now. Influencing the present. Or here, no, come on. We've been singing for 10 minutes. I don't know how many songs. Maybe it can somehow affect the present, yeah? Because maybe I'm tired or I have sore throat. But what I mean here is that 10 minutes, this is important. Okay, singing, I know singing the action, but how long? Well, we've been singing for 10 minutes. So the duration, not the result. All right, something for you. No, just a small, yeah, because we are finishing with those tenses. So just a small reminder, for and since, the difference. And I think this is funny. Okay, for 3 years, 2 days, 1 hour. So it took some time. Yeah. Since, I like this because we have since and we have specific, quite similar. They start with S. Specific since. So it's specific time, like a concrete date, hour, or situation, or yeah. So since June 30. Okay, that's one date. 9 p.m. That's just one fraction of 24 hours. Yeah, 9 p.m. Exactly 9 p.m. Or since we got married. Well, just one situation. With one person, probably. Yeah. So yeah, one. What do I mean? Yes, one a specific time on the time scale, for example. So it's like a dot on the time scale. This one is like a line for 3 years. So 1, 2, 3. That's why 4. All right, but you probably know it, and you will have to use it now. This is your task. I chose difficult ones, probably, from the list that I had, but it's going to be challenging and it's going to be interesting, I hope. Sentences, present perfect, present simple or continuous. All right. So we have just parts of a sentence, and you have to change something, you have to add something, and you can just do it like what is needed here. You don't have to write the whole thing. Well, you don't have to write anything, you just maybe, but you do have to think about it, because I'll show the answer later. You can just do it in your brains. Anne and Jake. Well, we need to add something here. We probably have to do something with no. Each other, and here we would like to add a for or since. Yeah, they were children. So you can just write the middle. You can just write this. Yes, what you would add here, what you would change here, and what you would add here. And that's it. It's going to be quicker. It's going to make it quicker. Yeah. All right. That's good. So let me show you. Anyone else? Just 5 more seconds and I'm going to show you the answer. All right. So we are almost there. Very good. Take a look at this and compare it to your answers. Have. Yeah. Well, it's always difficult. Should we say have been knowing or have known? Well, just some words don't come with know. Well, knowing, yeah, it is possible, but not in this case. We have known each other. Znamy się odkądś. Anne and Jake, that's why have and not has. Okay, because it's plural, 2 people. Known, always with present. There's always, let's say, well, past participle. Known, you, known. Go, went, gone. Do, did, done. Each other. And now we have when they were children. Well, not exactly. Since. Specific time. Wtedy byli dziećmi i od tamtego momentu się znają do dziś. Znają się do dziś, tak, no bo have known. Gdyby było when, gdy byli dziećmi, to by było Anna i Jake knew each other when they were children. Wtedy się znali, kiedy byli dziećmi. Czyli past simple to by było they knew each other. Czyli już się nie znają. Tak to się u nich potoczyło. Alright, next one. I be a manager 3 years. Alright, so just do it. Yeah, you can do it just like Teresa did it. So just put have or has or whatever you want to know. Then we probably... Right, I'm not saying anything else. And here. What would we do here? All right. And one more word probably is needed here so that we can know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyone else? And now we are comparing. Good. So let's not waste time. Yes, so here we have to say I have been a manager for 3 years. 4. So yes, 4, 1, 2, 3 years. Why not? Well, I have been. Well, be, it's another that in this another example that in this circumstances it doesn't take the continuous form. It can somehow. How about being nice? How about being nicer? But unfortunately, it has to be been here. All right, and just one more, probably. No, not this one. They have been, all right, they have been going out together for about 2 years, but I think, okay, so let's do it. Let me do it. They go out together about 2 years, so they have been going out. That's why here, yes, I wanted to make a comparison here as far as I remember. They have been, I have been a manager for 3 years. Yes, so it's just, well, it's like, no, let's leave it. They have been going out together for about 2 years. Yes, that's a perfect translation of the previous sentence. Yes, great. So here, what is more, what is more probable to end and less probable to end, or what is more general, like in present simple or present continuous? That maybe would help someone. So I have been a manager. Well, that's just my occupation, something I do every year. Yeah, every day for my whole life, or a huge portion of it. Now, going out together for about 2 years. Well, going out with someone, especially today, it doesn't necessarily mean that you will always do it. Yeah. So that's why they have been going out for about 2 years. Okay, they started 2 years ago, and 2 years, long or not really long, I'm not an expert, but I think it is more probable to end than just our favorite job of being a manager. All right, and yeah, the last one, because we need to do something else also. Barbara. Right. Nicholson's biography. 2 years. And now. I know this is out of context, and this is like different words, and we have to do something out of it, but it's cool. I think it takes some time to think about it, and that's why it is challenging, I guess. All right, let me check where we are. Okay, so it's gonna be good. Okay, just like 10 seconds, and we need to move on. Almost. It's almost perfect. Just remember that with all right, let me show you. Has been almost good. It's always like this. Here, what I want to say. For 2 years now. This now shows that she started 2 years ago, and now she's still in the process. Yeah, that's why for 2 years. So she started since 2017 till now. All right. She has been. Whenever you use been, she has been or she had been, it always goes with ing. It's like I am watching. Yeah. I was watching. Here she has been, because be was been watching or writing in this case. And she has written Jack Nicholson's. We would have to change something here. That's why she has been writing. Okay, she started 2 years ago. She is still writing. She was writing, and she is still writing. That's why now I show that. Oh, come on. Okay. 2 years ago. So year 1, year 2. We are here. Exactly. And she still hasn't finished. So she will continue writing it. All right. I know it's confusing a little, but don't worry. It will it will get better with practice, I'm sure. It is confusing sometimes, I know, but don't worry about it. Zaczęła pisać, można tak, jak najbardziej. Albo pisze ją już od 2 lat, albo pisze ją już 2 lata, albo 2 lata już pisze. Yes, very good. All right. Now you can ask questions, and I can ask you some questions, and maybe you would like to answer them. What have you done? Yeah, what have you done to our dog? Co ty zrobiłeś? Well, the dog will not tell you anything, but you can ask him similarly, what have you been doing when I was not here, and why does this room look like that? All right, but no. What have you done since January, or what have you been doing since January? All right, so 6, 7, 8 months, 7.5. Yeah, so what have you done? Look at this. Since January, so present perfect simple, I can say I have learned 1,000 new words. All right, what is important here? 1,000 new words. I have learned them since January. Czyli od stycznia nauczyłem się, czyli do tej pory, czyli umiem. No tak, skoro się nauczyłem, to muszę umieć 1000 nowych słów. Cool. Continuous. Czy można? Yes. Since January I have been practicing yoga. Nie mówię, czegoś się nauczyłem, jak bardzo się rozciągnąłem, co potrafię, ale chodzi mi tutaj o to, że przez 8 czy 7,5 miesiąca ćwiczę jogę. Since January I have been practicing yoga. All right. What else? 3 years. What do I have here? I have been married for about 3 years. All right. So it happened. Action happened 3 years ago. Yes, I'm still married because I have been married for about 3 years. I can say when I want to use present perfect continuous, I've been avoiding my wife for about 3 years. All right. So avoiding. I have been married. We get married once. Now for the past 3 years, I have been avoiding. So 3 years, yes, and I am avoiding my wife. And so on. We can ask about since we were kids, since this morning, so this day, a couple of hours, or for the past couple of days. What have you done since you were a kid, since this morning? What have you been doing for the past couple of days? Yeah. Or have you been doing since this morning? Have you been doing since you were a kid? All right, this is it. The end. I feel that in some parts it was confusing, maybe, but don't worry. If you have any questions, you can ask them right now. Oh yeah, and I will ask you 2 questions. But to summarize, present perfect continuous, it's the duration of action. Yeah, I have been doing something for 2 hours. Someone asks me, how long? Yes, 2 hours exactly. Or I have done this. Well, you really achieved this. Congratulations. That's the main difference. So present perfect simple, I have done something. I focus on the result. Present perfect continuous, I have been doing something for such a long time. Yeah, that's the duration of this action. All right, but do you tell me, was it useful or not? Have you learned anything? Have you been just wondering what is going on? Okay, and number 2. So enough with this present and past and whatever. Now a question about the future. All right. So since może być. Since January, tak, może być. Wtedy co nieco tam się dalej zmieni. So, sorry, ale może być. Na przykład, since January I have been watching TV. No, a stupid example. Since January have I been watching TV. Oh yeah, that's better. Or tak, a na końcu to już będzie jeszcze coś innego. Since na końcu. Ale może być. Alright, so thanks very much. I need to move to another room. As always, please visit these sites and follow Tutlo. And this is it. Thanks very much, and I hope to see you in the future. Maybe, probably. Alright, thanks, and bye-bye.